Welcome to the video. We're going to dive right in, but first I want to give a huge thanks to the Marvel Rivals team for making me a partner creator and giving me early access to Season 2. I'm a small creator, so it really means a lot. I'll be covering all of the changes in the future videos with early access, so subscribe if you're interested. Alright, let's talk about Emma Frost. Before we deep dive into her kit, I just wanted to show you the destruction Emma Frost is capable of. That's a less than 2-second kill on a squishy. Let's take a look at her kit now, but keep in mind she can disintegrate squishies. Emma has two different movesets in different forms. She has her regular form and her diamond form, which is activated with her left shift. Her diamond form lasts for 8 seconds, gives her 30% damage reduction, and makes her unstoppable or immune to CC. Let's take a look at her regular form first. Emma's primary attack is Telepathic Pulse, and it's a beam attack with a range of about 14 meters. What makes this move so unique is the more you land it, the more damage it does. This is visualized by the meter in the center of the screen. Once this is maxed out, it does a lot of damage. However, if you don't land this attack within 3 seconds, it starts to drop off quickly. From fully charged, it goes to 0 within about 3 seconds. Her right click, Mind Aegis, forms a floating wall with 500 HP that can be shot through by allies and walked through by allies and enemies. Just like Invisible Woman, it can be recalled at any time. Placing this wall can be a little tricky as you hold down right click and it starts moving forward until it reaches about 40 meters. A great tip to utilize if you do not like where the wall is, you can quickly look down to bring it back to you and then try to place it again where you want. This is important because once you place the wall, you must wait 3 seconds before you can place it again. Your wall's health can be found here. Once recalled, the wall starts regenerating health after 2 seconds, and if it's completely destroyed, it will take 10 seconds before it's max health again. Emma's E is Psychic Spear and pulls out the target's sentience, which can be attacked and when destroyed damages the enemies for a burst amount. You can also shoot through this with your primary fire for extra damage. This move has a great amount of range, connecting at around 24 meters. However, it's important to note that it's a projectile and you'll have to lead your targets if they are moving. Moving on to her diamond form, her primary attack is a 4-hit melee combo with the first 2 hits coming out quickly and the final 2 slower with more damage. Her right click is Crystal Kick, which sends enemies backwards and does additional damage if they slam into a wall. This additional damage is significant and it'll be something you want to try and set up in real matches. Her E is called Carbon Crush and activates a slight dash into a grab that slams the enemy into the ground for a small amount of damage and turns them around 180 degrees. This is a great move as it will act as an interrupt, but it will also help you set up those kicks into walls like I just mentioned. Finally, her ultimate, Psionic Seduction. This thing looks insane. It has a ton of range, does decent damage, and prevents enemies from using their ultimates. If the enemies persist in its range, they will eventually be forced to move towards Emma Frost. You can also use her E first, and the ult will destroy the sentience for additional damage on a single target too. That's all I have for now. I just wanted to showcase and talk about Emma Frost's moves. I'll be covering a lot more early access Season 2 content, so subscribe if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one.